And we're back. So, new episode and a new format. Something I've been pushing for a long time. It is something that is called the X58 Class. And this is basically a drag racing class only for B58 and S58 powered cars. So anything like a Supra or 240 or even a 140, M4, M3, the whole shebang. If it's got a 6-cylinder turbo BMW, B58 or S58, you can enter this class, provided you've run a 9-second quarter mile before. So for now, there's no other rules. And basically it's a knockout. Whether we start with 8 cars, 16 cars or whatever, it'll whittle down to 2 cars in the final. And it's a heads-up style race as well. So no time trials. There's a couple of qualifying runs where you can try to do your best run. Fastest 8 go through. And you go on green. There's no sitting there waiting for 5 seconds, choosing when to go. Whoever gets to the stripe first, the finish line first, wins the race. Doesn't matter if they do it in 8 seconds, doesn't matter if they do it in 15 seconds. Who gets there first wins the race. So yeah, this is the first one. This is round 1. We're doing it at Centerpod. Centerpod is really pushing this, and we're proud to be working with them. And we're very grateful to have the opportunity at Centerpod. So let's head that way now. Let's see how this goes.
They're not all gonna fit, Marky! Listen, there's no man in my tent, yeah? Only gal.
Boom. So, we're at USC. We have arrived. Bill got us here in one piece. I'm surprised. I thought we were going to die. Pick up the M2. That's parked off. We're not racing that. It's slow. So, we are obviously here to participate in the X58 class. Got a Supra. Obviously, you all know the Supra. Harvey, he's right there. He's just talking at the moment. We're going to run it a couple times while we got the qualifying. See if we can get Haas to turn up the tune. Obviously, dyno's good, but road tuning, in this case track tuning, is even better. So we're going to do that for Harvey. Chris is pretty much dialed up. He's on E60 at the moment with some race fuel. I'll put it on the screen now as to what it is. I can't remember. Yeah, same with him. We're going to dial him in at the track. He's made 900 on the dyno. 940, yeah. 940 on the dyno. We did turn it back a little bit because we were just testing the stock engine. So we're going to turn up a little bit more at the track and see what we can run. But yeah, otherwise USC, looking like a pretty good turnout so far. Well, we were literally about to go racing and then it started raining. It's just the story of our lives, really, isn't it? All the time. Yeah, Chris is chilling. But yeah, otherwise, let's get cracking on with a vid, see what happens next. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me because there's engines going off everywhere, but I'll be honest, we've actually probably sat down and chilled for like the last 4 hours because it's been raining, but it's stopped now. So here we are. We're going to do a run. Let's see what we get.
Yeah. So Harvey, we had a small hiccup. Obviously, it's the first time we're out in that car with all the new repairs, so we don't want to go full send. So Harvey had a nice slow peter out. And training wheels, again, I've just had an operation, so it's my first time launching that car. So again, we weren't there to try to break any records. We were just there just to see if we can get down the quarter mile and the cars can get down the quarter mile without braking. So happy days, it's done. We've done 10 seconds each, so I mean, here's what it is. No gaan ons braai, means now we will braai.
Hey, AMC have sold you a hootie, bro. Yo, what's in that holster there?
We got beers for days here.
Nah, we're not on the beer thing. That gives you a belly in that.
We got a couple burgers as well.
Yeah, no. How much you want for it? Nah, you're good. My God. Yo. So we're currently backstage, behind the scenes, behind the fence, yeah. We've got security marking it off. We're at Osprey, yeah. We had a banging bit of steak with Superstar beside Marky. I'm like 4 drinks deep. You see me stumbling at some point over the weekend. Mind your business.
5-star hotel.
Listen, Marky's Hotel, Airbnb, £5 a night. It comes with no bedding.
If you're 8 out of a 10, it's free entry.
They're not all gonna fit, Marky.
Listen, there's no man in my tent, yeah? Only gal.
Boom. Next day. So, as you saw, the vlog got hijacked a little bit. We went out, Michael Shoeblacker, Marky, the night was a night. We'll leave it there. So the next morning, we're still alive. Rons have appeared. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they've entered into the X58 class of the X3M. I'm pretty sure. Probably just to try and smoke Marky, so we'll see how that goes. But follow me around the back. 240, we're ready to go. We've loaded a little bit more ethanol in it. It wasn't quite E65, it was E62 I believe. So smashed it up a little bit, we're at E65 now, so that's ready to go. I was getting a Supra ready. We're pretty much going to get in a pair of lanes straight away, start racing. The time right now is 9:25 in the morning. So let's start early, I guess. Who's this fella?
Mark Ball.
1 of 3, what's he got?
A very fast Supra. Very, very good tuner here in the UK. Tunes all of Tom's cars and stuff. Hell of a nice guy as well. I think his PB is a 87 or 86. So top contender to take this whole show.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he's one of the other ones at the X58, isn't he?
Yeah, number 8, X58. So it'll be good.
Similar-ish build to Harvey?
No, completely different. This is closer to Mem's car. I think they share the same size turbo, same gearbox setup, the same engine layout, because Harvey's got a 2-port, this has got a 6-port. So yeah, lovely car. I mean, this thing's quick, it's no joke. But he's winning. Hopefully big.
Last run, G-Man did a 10.2, I believe. Harvey did a 10 flat, so we've improved. They've dropped tyre pressures a little bit here and there. G-Man's fiddled with some spark plugs. Has turned the tune up, big up HT as always. And that's about it. We're going to do another run, see if it gets any quicker. We'll see how it goes. Obviously we've got Mike Ball here. As Chris said earlier, another heavy hitter. It's a shame Mem isn't here, Cirques Motorworks. Tom Wrigley also isn't here, another very, very big contender, as you guys know. But it's a first trial run for X58 Class, really. But yeah, Marky showed up. He didn't run last time, had a slight issue with his car, sorted that, so he's going to run this time, we'll see what he gets. Behind him we got Mr. Rons himself, Rob exclusive. Him and Marky are probably going to line it up, hopefully, let's see. But yeah, let's do some racing. So, next run now, we're up. So we just ran a, I'm going to correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong, 9.8 and what was Chris? 10.6 and a 10.6 in Chris. So, a little bit backwards on Chris, but we've gone forwards on half. Supra did good, little bit of a bog off the line. Hopefully we'll bring that straight, no bro, I swear it was a 9.1.
It was a 9.1.
Oh my god.
It was a 9.1.
9.1, yeah, 9.1 or 9.2. Sorry guys, Riley's out here telling me wrong information.
I don't know what the time is, pal.
Okay, so hopefully we can get in the 8s with Harvey and dip the 9s with Chris, mate. But let's go have a look at some of the cars that are here now. Okay, so Pinnacle, big up Pinnacle. We've got his 800 Supra here. Yeah, it's running a pure 800 and port injection, Wagner manifold, obviously Osprey charge pipe, Osprey heat shield too that he's wrapped in. I think that's Funk Motorsport Gold. They're all the way down here. I don't know if you can see down there, boys. But yeah, overall mad clean. He's got the Venturi intakes. Nice carbon fibre, can't really go wrong. So yeah, he's one of the contenders today. He's just shown up, so he has to do one run and he's qualified. I think his best time to date is a 9.8 or maybe a 9.6. Correct me on the screen if I'm wrong. I don't know, maybe I am. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on him, see what he does. Next up, so we all know it's Sparky. If you want to know what's under his hood, go look at his Instagram, it's everywhere. But yeah, so he is running our billet inlet manifold, big up. He decides to unpaint it because he's just really cool. But yeah, he's on a big top mount. I think best time he's ran so far was a 9.6, sorry. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. This weekend, he's talking, I'm not going to interrupt him, but I think it was a low 9 or a high 8. So again, another very heavy hitter. I know I said earlier, Tom Wrigley isn't here, and the builder of Marky's car, Cirques, or Mem, also isn't here. Mem has a Supra, yellow one, A90. Tom Wrigley has basically every B58 car you can possibly own. But yeah, so neither of them are here. So hopefully, if we carry on with the X58 Class, there's a bug on my head. Hopefully if we carry on with the X58 Class, we can get him in, roped into some of the events as I chase this bug around my head. Okay, yeah, so
we put powerful RONs inside her.
There you go. That's Rob, if you don't know, Rob exclusive, powerful RONs. But yeah, big top mount, CSF intercooler, port injection, X3M though, and everyone knows SUV is heavier. Put it in an M4, maybe it will go quicker, I don't know. Like, he says he's got sauce, so let's see, maybe he's got the sauce. Right, again, we showed it earlier, my fault. This is actually a pretty mental build, so as Chris said, it's a sister build to Mem's. It's also the same colour, funnily enough. But yeah, it's running a 7480 top mount turbo. So as you can see, there's a what would you say the word? A common theme here of just top mount turbos everywhere. But yeah, again, the same recipe. Inlet manifold, port injection. Really nice catch can actually, to be fair. He did just run a 9.2, and I think his best time was an 8 or maybe an 8.7, somewhere around there. Again, I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. So yeah, another heavy hitter. It would be really cool to see this car up against Harvey neck and neck. I think that'd be sick. But yeah, so that's pretty much all of them at the moment. There was 2 more, I believe, but they haven't showed up. So LLF Ricky, a lot of you guys will know, his car did crazy times on the street, and then I think something was actually up with it. I don't know if it broke or anything like that, but he's just not attending. And then as well, Lee, who's also built by Tom Wrigley. He had a G80, or was it? G81. He had a G81. It blew up. He took everything out of it, I'm pretty sure, and he put it in an X3M.
Which I think is his wife.
Yeah, I think it is too. But also, yeah, he's not coming out. I actually don't know why. So they're not attending, but either way, pretty mental turnout for the first time of an X58 class. There's a good 5-6 cars here, and all of them powerful. So let's see what they get. Let's see what they run.
Yeah, and it's Mr. Exclusive. Oh, is it an extra? No problems going to help you here. Oh, do you know that's
wants to know what happened last round. You guys do too. Basically, we're gone as fast as we can with the 240. With the HP76 and the converter that it's got in it, it only goes to 2,500 RPM to try and launch, which is, it's not enough to make enough boost to be anything meaningful when I leave the line. So the car's only leaving on about 6 pounds of boost. The only way that we're going to fix that is by doing a high stall torque converter. What that allows me to do is to rev the car higher, which then will enable the turbo to build a bit more boost. So that's the problem with the 240. It is what it is, so we're stuck with a 10-second car. Unfortunately, I don't see it going 9. It's just not mechanically possible.
Maybe a miracle happens.
No, it's not one of those. But there is a miracle that might just happen. So Harvey went 9.2, and he actually didn't have boost for the last 2 gears. The car went into boost safety. It was a small setting on our side that we enabled for when the car was on the dyno so that the boost wouldn't run away. We're at the point where we're at that boost level now, and just stupidly forgot to lift that ceiling up. So we've removed that limiter now. Harvey should be running an 8 now. So let's see if we can get this car to do an 8 in this heat at USC on this prep. So yeah, hang on tight.
So we come back after Harvey running 9.5 to a closed door on the van, which is never great, especially when you leave the keys inside and the van's got a auto lock feature.
What's in that van right now?
So currently keys, Chris's bed, Marky's keys, our power banks, everything, food, drinks. Yeah.
Apart from that one drink.
That's censored.
So it's been a long night. Marky and his fans. We'll never park next to Marky again. Or Marky should never park next to us again, because they were cheering him on last night, all the way till about 3 o'clock this morning. So nobody got any sleep. Anyways, it's final qualifying round. It looks like we're only missing 1 or 2 cars. So I don't know if they're going to make the call. But yeah, nothing much has changed in terms of training wheels. We know that this car's not going to go any faster than what it can do. The only thing we did do is we deactivated the, what did we deactivate? Brake over boost control. So basically it means I can stay as long as I want to now on the brake boost, and the car won't go into safety or shut down or into drive mode or anything like that. And then Harvey's car, what did we change on Harvey's car? Nothing. Oh, we updated the map just to get rid of those timing corrections at the end where he it seems to be losing the gear. So let's see how the two cars do. And that's about it. Oh, we got a new car. So this is Paul from RX Studio. That car runs low 9s. Maybe it can do an 8. It's definitely got the 8 mile for it. So yeah, let's see what he can do. He's the only G80 in the field, so hopefully next time we host this cars we have a lot more G80s involved. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Unfortunately for him, he's only going to get one qualifier, but he's fast enough, he'll be fine. How did you like that? Louis called it. Looks like there was a miracle. Training wheels were 9. Can you believe it? I didn't expect it to do that, so pretty cool that it did it. It shows that the only thing missing from this car is a good 60 foot. That's all it needed, because it still exited at 145 miles per hour. So it goes to show if we can leave on a little bit more boost, I can probably squeeze a 9.6, 9.7 out of it. But qualifying is over. It's now time to nut up or shut up. So basically in this round we have to go on green. If you get caught sleeping, you will lose your race. There's no time to build boost and shit like that, so the cars aren't going to run PBs. None of them will do it. I think pretty much everyone will leave out of boost except the G80, which is twin turbo, and he's on a stock converter. He can build boost pretty quickly like that. So I think everyone in the class is maybe scared to race against him, because everyone in the class needs at least 3, 4, 5 seconds to build boost. We need like 6 or 7, so we're absolutely screwed. So I've got to come up with a game plan to kind of beat my competitor at the light. And that's what makes this kind of drag racing so fun, is because it's not actually about the power. So it's fair to say I'm slowest or second slowest in the class, but if I have a good reaction and the guy next to me doesn't,
and the car behaves,
there's a good chance I could win it. Unfortunately, all these guys do have much better mile per hour than us, so I need to put a big gap on them by the 8th and make them play fetch for the back 8th.
And hope they don't fetch.
So we'll see. I'm going to keep it pinned. We've pushed the car from the tent all the way here, so hopefully the IATs aren't so bad when we get going, because that's what costs us the back end. We actually hit very high IATs, because it's a street car. I mean, there's no ice boxes, nothing in it to help the IATs. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't know who's racing who. This is going to go down to Markey and the M3. That's what I'm predicting.
I'm going to call it. Obviously, we didn't speak on it, but Harvey is out now.
So yeah, it's a quick update on Harvey. We broke a side shaft. It is what it is. It's part of racing, and it's not something we can fix in an hour. Unfortunately not. Even if
we don't even have one available.
Spares, yeah. So lesson learned. We will start carrying a side shaft for that car and all the tools needed to change. But I mean, even in competition, it would have been a squeeze to try to get that car done in under an hour. I think that's like 40 minutes turnaround or something. So it is what it is. Harvey's out. I can pretty much comfortably say that car was going to win this. It just was. It was getting faster and faster. It was getting more consistent. So we weren't having any problems. We only needed to figure out our boost problem on the last gear, which we did do. And now he's broken a side shaft. It's nothing he's done wrong. just is what it is. It's part of drag racing, so you can't win them all. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windscreen. Today Harvey's he's the bug. So it is what it is.
I think that's what makes the X58 class so cool, is that when we see all BMW guys race, they race for time.
Yeah, so
Whereas now it's
always a time trial thing, and they just want to show off their dragging numbers and like this is racing. This is the spirit of Osprey. This is the kind of racing we like to do. Where it's not only you relying on the car, you got to have a bit of talent and skill behind you too. Let's see how it goes. So hopefully, at least if I can tree these guys, I might stand a chance. If I can't, and I blow it like I did at door slammers, so that's going to be the game. I mustn't build too much boost again, because we're actually on the same tyres as those door slammers. As the door slammers, same race master. So let's see. It's going to be a shit show to win this race. Both cars. I think if you go back to Malta, you'll see that like the guys who won the classes were running like 12s, 13s, because the guys just can't race properly when the lights go out. So let's see what happens.
Good luck.
Cheers, bro.
G80. Tell us what you've done to it.
So it's got CP pistons, Carrillo rods, Kelford cams, stage 2, air springs, Spool performance turbos, PI manifold, what else we got? Precision Raceworks fuel pumps, so it's got like a separate system for PI. Built gearbox with PR stage 2 that we built. That's been a pain. That's about it.
Sweet.
Here we go.
Shut up, Marky. He's already number 1, bro.
So Chris was racing against the RS Tuning G80. It looks like he might have had the windows up and aircon on, which condensated water on the track. They DQ'd him straight away. So we got a bar run technically on that one. So we're now racing.
May the best man win.
Is that it?
Well, obviously I've got to start with excuses. As we know, my car's got issues with the fuel pump.
You're scared to race the Sensei.
I get stage fright, look.
The hazard's on.
You're gonna hazard it.
If I can take my hand off the wheel when I'm coming past, maybe. But it's, after the last run, it's not looking good.
winning the X58 Shootout.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Till next time. We fixed it though, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship wins.
Team player.
Sportsmanship wins.
You nailed it, man. Everything that you needed to do, you did it. You've done it. You earned it. You earned it. One lad. Well done, boy. Yeah, you're
So how was that? Not too bad, huh? First one down, so we're very happy. It went off kind of well. There was a lot of breakages and stuff. We had a lot of people that didn't make the call. But now it's all a learning procedure. So next one is on the 12th of October, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3 times as big as what it was. A lot of guys are hyped up for this. You can now see that it doesn't take the fastest car to win. Okay, albeit Marky was the fastest one. Congratulations to him, he smashed it. But Training Wheels made it to the finals, and that was pretty much the second slowest car in the field. So it shows if you're reliable, you can make it through this through the shootout. As for Harvey, it's just a side shaft we're going to fix. I think the car is due to come today. We'll change the side shaft, and I think he's going out testing this weekend again. The race with Marky, we were never going to compete in that final. We had no business being in the final, to be fair. And I said to Marky and Harvey, I agreed with them both. I said, look, if I ever line up with you guys, the object of Training Wheels was to do a 9-second pass. That was it. And to fill the spot in X58. So I didn't want to mess those guys up. I promised them if I raced them, I wouldn't jump them, I wouldn't play games with them on the light, and I would give them the win. And it just happened to be that it was me and Marky in the final. We helped him to patch up his car. The car was running great. So he wanted to attempt a final run at this personal best for himself. So I didn't want to hinder that. I don't want to play games with him. There was no chance I would have won. Even if I ran a 9-0, I wouldn't have stood a chance. So there was no point in messing him up. So we took the beam and we didn't interrupt him. We just pulled off nice and slow. Next time though, that's a one and done, Marky. That's the only card you're going to get. Next time I'm going to play games with you if I line you up. So yeah, we will see you guys on the 12th of October. Please tell your mates about it. Please tell your shops about it. Someone like Tom Wrigley, I think that's a huge contender for this class. There's another guy called M Tiger. I saw his car, amazing. There's so many cars that we can call out. Tommy from Velocity, he's running low 9s. That car will do a high 8. Who else is there, Louis? Who else can you think of, man? Cirx is a given. Cirx has to be there. Like, there's no two ways about it. That yellow Supra is going to show up.
AMC with Rob exclusive.
So shame. They kept breaking the diffs, so they threw in the towel. But that car was impressive. I think it did run a 9.3 or 9.4 in qualifying. So that's a contender. As long as they can bring more diffs or change those diffs fast enough, I think they'll be fine. Or figure out to stop breaking diffs. And yeah, I don't know who else we can think of, but hopefully we're going to see Ricky. Hopefully MSB is going to join in. Maybe we even rope Jamie into this. I think it'll be great, man. So yeah, see you guys on the 12th of October, Santa Pod, Dutch GTR Auto Show. Have a good one. Cheers.